So here's the breakdown of all of my oil and gas, natural gas, and energy sector stocks. So a lot of these will mention, like there's a few of them that mention renewable energies in them, but I'm going to make a separate watch list and then a separate video on stocks that are either specifically renewable energy or that mention renewable energy in their description. Because I know a lot of these big ones that are like, say, oil and gas operations, BP for instance, there's a lot of talk of them in renewables and kind of moving forward into the future basically. Oil is not going to have a huge future. Probably it will continue while I'm alive. I'm 27 now, so I can imagine the next 50 years at least there will be places all over the world that still require oil. Like I doubt even cruises or airlines are going to be shifting into electrics like within my lifetime. They certainly will eventually. The oil is going to run out. Can't last forever, and people are up in arms about climate change because it's been going on for so long. So a lot of these big companies, if we ourselves understand that electric or renewable power is the future, then a lot of these big stocks, these big companies, they understand that themselves. I don't think anybody who's in a company that's very well established in a certain, like say oil, there's no way that it hasn't come up to them, like the possibility of their current industry not lasting. Anyway, that's a talk for another day and another video. This is a breakdown of all of my oil and gas, coal, and natural gas energy sector stocks. So number one is BP. Ticker symbol is BP. It's a UK stock trading for close to £3 per share. It's in the oil and gas operations industry. Has a 5.3% dividend yield. Pays its dividends every quarter, and the last one I received was for 3.7 pence per share. Number two is Chevron. Ticker symbol is CVX. Trading for about $95 per share on a little bit of a downtrend in the last couple of months. Oil was hit extremely badly during the lockdown. I think there was some kind of oil battle going on. I think it was Russia and Saudi Arabia or something. They were on, like, there was like an ongoing battle with them right before lockdown. So prices they hit like the lowest they've hit in like 2 decades. So anybody who got in down here, congratulations, well done. Huge recovery. Dip back down and then slowly getting back to where it was. But I think the heyday of oil stocks is over. But they have at least a moderate future. And any of these that shift into renewables, they will have a continued future. Anyway, Chevron, ticker symbol CVX, $95 per share. Another one in the oil and gas integrated industry. Dividend yield of 5.48%. Pays a quarterly dividend, and the last one I received was for $1.13 per share. Number three, Conocophilips. Ticker symbol is COP. So it's trading for close to $55 per share. Another oil and gas integrated industry stock in the energy sector. Has a 3.14% dividend yield. Pays a dividend every quarter. And the last one I received was for 37 cents per share. Number four is Devon Energy. Ticker symbol is DVN. So it's trading for about $28 per share. It's a oil and gas operations industry stock. Dividend yield of 1.71%. Pays its dividend every quarter. And the last one I received was for 26 cents per share. Next we have Enbridge, ticker symbol ENB. That's trading for about $39 per share. It's based in Calgary in Canada, and it's in the natural gas utilities industry. So dividend yield of 6.71%. It's quite nice. It pays its dividend every quarter, and it pays 56 cents per share every quarter. Well then, it's in the utility sector. So I think I grouped that in here because of its involvement in crude oil and renewable power generation. Maybe I should make another video specifically for oil. Anyway, next one, Exxon Mobil. Ticker symbol is XOM. They're trading for close to $54 per share at the moment. It's in the oil and gas operations industry. Dividend yield of 6.6%, which is quite nice. It pays a quarterly dividend, and the last one I received was for 73 cents per share. Next we have Glencore. Ticker symbol GLEN. So this symbol here is for Jersey, which I think is part of the United Kingdom. So it's in pence. I think it's based in Switzerland. Yeah, based in Switzerland. So it's in the coal industry, trading for about £3.30 per share. Dividend yield of 2.6%. Pays a semi-annual dividend, and I have not received one yet. Next is Kinder Morgan. Ticker symbol KMI. That's trading for about $16 per share. Hasn't really recovered very well. Oh no, sorry, that's 2015. That's lockdown. Had a huge drop in 2015. All the way down to 16. Oh, that's a bad drop. Anyway, it's in the natural gas utilities industry. It's also another stock in the utility sector. So I think I must have just grouped them together based on the fact that they're in natural gas or oil. So I'll probably change the title to energy and utility sector, because I'm going to do a separate long video on the utility stocks. Dividend yield of 6.78%. It pays a quarterly dividend, and the last one I received was for 23 cents per share. Next we have Magellan Midstream Partners. Ticker symbol is MMP. Trading for close to $50 per share today. It's in the oil well services and equipment industry of the energy sector. Dividend yield of 8.7%. That's quite high. Pays a quarterly dividend, but I have not received one yet. Next we have Naturgy Energy. Ticker symbol NTGY. Trading for close to €22 per share. It's in the natural gas utilities industry of the utility sector. And this says energy sector. That's probably why I'm getting confused. It's also in the renewables business as well. Anyway, dividend yield is 6.45%. Pays a quarterly dividend. It's a Spanish stock, and the last dividend I received was for 24 cents in euro per share. Next we have Pembina Pipeline. Ticker symbol PBA. So this is a monthly paying Canadian stock, trading for $30.50 per share. It's in the oil well services and equipment industry. Dividend yield is a high 8.62%. And the last dividend I received was for 15 cents per month per share. Next we have Repsol, another Spanish stock. Ticker symbol REP. Trades for €9.5 per share. It's in the oil and gas integrated industry of the energy sector. Dividend yield of 6%. Pays a dividend twice a year. And the last one I received was for 24 cents in euro per share. Next we have Royal Dutch Shell, ticker symbol RDSB. Now if you're having a look at this yourself, it's important to know that there's an RDSA and an RDSB. And I think RDSA is just for people in the Netherlands. I think for tax reasons it's separated. But RDSB is for everybody else. So this is based in the UK, so it's in pounds. Trades for about £14.24 per share. It's in the oil and gas operations industry. Dividend yield of 3.77%, and they massively dropped their dividend last year. It went from like 30 cents, and the last one I just received was for 12.2 pence per share, down from like 30 or 40. They cut their dividend by 2/3. They had a very bad year. Next we have Rubis, ticker symbol RUI. Trading for €33.3 per share. This is a French dividend stock. It's in the oil and gas operations industry. Dividend yield of 5.45%. Pays a dividend once a year, and the last one I received was for €1.32 per share per year. Next we have Schlumberger. Ticker symbol is SLB. So it's trading for close to $28 per share. It's based in the United States. And this one, AN. I'll find out what that is later. I haven't seen that before. So dividend yield of 1.72%. It's in the oil well services and equipment industry. Pays a quarterly dividend, and the last one I received was for 50 cents per share. Next we have Suncor Energy. Ticker symbol is SU. Trades for about $18.50 per share. Also based in the US. Canada based, but it's a US stock. It's in the oil and gas operations industry of the energy sector. Dividend yield of 3.58% and pays a quarterly dividend. Now, near the end, TC Energy. Ticker symbol is TRP. Trades for $47.50 per share. It's also based in Canada. It's in the oil well services and equipment industry. Dividend yield of about 6%. And I have not received a dividend, but it pays a dividend every quarter. Third from the end, Total Energies, ticker symbol TTE. So this is a French dividend stock, trading for €37 per share. It's in the oil and gas operations industry of the energy sector. It's also involved in renewables, so it'll be in the video that I make later. Dividend yield of 6.9%. Nice. Pays a quarterly dividend, and the last one I received was for 49 cents in euro per share. Second last, Valero Energy. Ticker symbol VLO. Trading for about $64 per share. It's in the oil and gas operations industry of the energy sector. Dividend yield of 8.45%. Pays a quarterly dividend. And the last one I received was for 83 cents per share in dollars. And the last one, Yanzhou Coal Mining. Ticker symbol YZCAY. So it's trading for about $17.50 per share. Had a nice little jump since midway through August. Nice, last 2 weeks of August I had a nice jump. Oh yeah, I'm up 20%. Nice. So it's in the coal industry of the energy sector. Based in Jining in China. dividend yield of 6.13%. And even though it's a US stock, it pays a dividend annually, which is quite unusual for them. But I have not received a dividend as of yet. So just looking at this list that I'd made, and the short list as well, I said that there was one Irish stock, but it wasn't the IE, it was JE for Jersey. So there's no Irish energy stocks. There's just 3 UK ones instead of the 2 that I had noted. So I'll change that. But that's it for this one. I hope you find some use in this.